Hi, my name is Dave Brown. This is Everything Insulation, and I am the owner of Attic Buddies. We're an installation company out of Houston, Texas, and we've been installing insulation throughout Houston and surrounding areas, by the way, and other states as well for over 16 years. Now, what this means is that we've spent quite a lot of time understanding how insulation works, how it benefits your home, and exactly how much you need for whatever size home you have. So this is super important. We've also learned some of the darker side of the insulation business. And I want to tell you about a scam that could really cost you a lot of money. And more than that, reduce the R value in your home. So our main goal being a friendly insulation company is to add value wherever we can. And so we want to tell you about the biggest scam in the insulation business, and it is called fluffing. Now, fluffing or air entrainment is when you crank up the air in the hopper that feeds the insulation and it adds more volume. So the insulation company then can use less material while making you believe that you got exactly the material you're supposed to get. This is unfair to you. You work really hard for your money. And what we want to do is show you how to avoid that. So the way to avoid that is ask whoever gives you an estimate, how many bags are you going to use? If they can't give you an answer, then I would be very weary of using that company. So for instance, a company may come out and you have 1,000 square foot of insulation and they say, well, we're going to add 8 inches and we're going to bring you up to, let's say, a R30. That's well and good. But if you're adding that air entrainment or fluffing it, you can get the look as though you've gotten R30, but you don't actually have the material that you need. So you really want to pay for material and not air. Does everybody understand that? Good. Well, now that we understand that, make sure you get a bag count. So for instance, one bag of the Johns Manville insulation should cover 100 square foot of attic up to 8 inches. So if Attic Buddies comes out, gives you an estimate, and you have 5 inches of insulation and you need to add 8 more to get to code, which is 13 inches. So we know that you would need, for every 100 square feet, you'd need 1 bag. So let's say you have 1,000 square foot attic. That's 10 bags of insulation. So we have developed a system to exactly calculate the amount of bags you need so that you pay less. Because when you pay by the bag, it works out less. We've done the math, and you actually come out a little bit less than if you're paying by the R value or by the inch. So we save you money, and then you get the actual amount of material that you need. So it's just a better way. And companies that don't participate in the buy the bag process, I'd be a little skeptical about them if I were you. You can always give us a call, and we'd be happy to come out and give you a fair estimate by the bag. So we do our insulation by the bag. You get all the material that you have paid for and that you need to give you the protection from the transfer of heat. And then you come out a winner, and everybody wins. We have done a good job, and you get a good job. And that's really the name of the game. My name is Dave Brown. This is Everything Insulation. If you need a free estimate, if you need insulation, not insulin, that's a whole nother topic, you give us a call at 832-458-4036. 832-458-4036. We're happy to come out, give you a free by-the-bag estimate, also address any other issues, such as sealing the air, which is free with every job. We air seal everything. Baffles, which is also free with every job. We make sure that you get enough air intake so your attic breathes properly. And then we can also talk about garage door insulation kits. We can talk about solar attic fans, and we can talk about radiant barrier. This is Dave Brown for Everything Insulation. Give Attic Buddies a call for a free estimate at 832-458-4036. I hope you have an awesome day.